Oh, a bloke that needs no introduction, but he's going to get one anyway because he's a great bloke. He's a soul-to-the-earth character. He's one of nature's true gentlemen. Damian Ryan, Mayor of Alice Springs and Vice President of the Finke Desert Racing Committee. G'day, Damian.
Welcome back, mate. It's great to see you. I mean, it's becoming an annual sort of event, isn't it? It's Phil O'Brien in the centre.
Oh, I love it. But, you know, history's been made. We've got the Wolfpack club here, and they're jumping out of their skin. They're chomping at the bit to get on the track. Who knows what's going to happen, but you were a big part of making this happen. Tell us what it was like when you went to China to sort of chew the fat with the club.
Well, you know, it's a very interesting experience. Last year, Miss Cherry Yang came out here, and we looked, well, through Steve Strike, we looked after them for a few days, and, you know, it was great. Off they went, and then we got an invite to come over and talk with them. So the President, myself and Steve Strike, you know, we all went from different angles. I flew into Guangzhou from Singapore, and Yoffa flew in from Melbourne, and Strikey was somewhere else in the world. He flew in from Manila. We get met at the airport. We get met with a bunch of flowers, you know, and I'm going, oh, wow, this, you know, make you feel pretty special. And we get in one of the off-road club cars, and they got these big stickers on the door that say Sino Central Australian Tourism Seminar, and off we go. Everywhere we go, we get feted like rock stars. And it was like, wow, this is pretty hot. But to think we'd lobbed in a city that had 9.5 million people, and this club had 30,000 members, which is the population of Alice Springs.
Yeah.
So we knew we'd sort of latched onto something pretty special. And the fact that there's 57 million Chinese expected to travel overseas this year out of China. So it's a great market for our community. And then when the suggestion was made, they'd like to come out here and follow one of their drivers. So Ross Boland, he stepped up and he's lent us this great car. So Lord Wolf is the driver, because all of the Wolfpack members have a name. There's Floating Wolf, and there's Lord Wolf, and there's a whole lot of names. So Lord Wolf's going to race this car. He doesn't speak any English, so I reckon it'll be great watching Ross teach him later today. I don't know how the instructions are going to go, but I'm looking forward to a great weekend, and I think whatever comes out of this will be just great for our town.
It's going to be great, and like you said, 57 million Chinese are going to leave their country and go on a vacation. Yeah. So imagine if we get the whole 57 million here, right here in Alice Springs. It's going to be great if you've got accommodation available.
No, look, we're not being greedy, but any number that we can attract to the Northern Territory it will just be great. And I think some of the footage that their TV doco will capture around here over the next few days is going to be very important. You know, they're going to do the Desert Park, and they're going to do Simpsons Gap, and, you know, they're going to do other things around the race as well. And, you know, then they travel to Darwin. They're going to do a little bit in Darwin, because that's the gateway from China to our community, is if we can get people to travel in from Darwin. So, you know, we're just chipping away as a small part. We think that we can make some ground here, and we think we can make an exciting weekend for the Chinese, and they'll go away and they'll be so rapt that they'll tell all their friends.
I think it's going to really work, Damian, and I think what you've done here is really opened the door and struck a relationship with another country, which is something governments struggle with these days. And here you've gone and created this relationship, and it's history today. It's only in its infancy, but I've got a feeling it's really going to grow, and it's going to be a really beneficial relationship for the whole territory.
Yeah, look, I've got to say, we did get assistance from Tourism NT, and we did get assistance from the Territory Government for us to go over and do that. So, you know, credit to them supporting us. Yeah, of course, people say, well, is this the right way to do it? But, you know, Finke's action, and I thought, well, we've just got to get out there and see what we can do. Now, I think there's some provision in the future for us to do something similar with the Japanese community. So maybe we can find some bike riders next year out of Japan.
It's all happening right here at the Tatts Finke Desert Race for 2012, isn't it, Damian?
Sure is. Can't wait for Sunday morning when when the flag drops.
And history's been made here, and it's just great to be part of it in some small way.
It certainly is. You can see all the red behind us.
And they're chomping at the bit. Thanks, Damian.
Thanks, mate.